Hey everybody, Steve here. So they opened up the Louvre in Abu Dhabi. It's basically a franchise, I guess, of the Louvre in Paris. This is a look. They built it out over the water. It's on Saadiyat Island, and they built this over the water. This is a view back towards Abu Dhabi, but it's really cool, the architecture and everything else here, and of course this nice dome, and we'll see the inside of that soon. A little while, but all kind of little interesting architectural features there coming up to the water, and it's really nice there. It's a beautiful day, not too hot, but yeah, so I've seen the Louvre a few times. I took Bella there on our trip back in 2014, but I was interested to see. I've been meaning to go here, going in, and of course there's the gift shop, walking in. So I was really interested to see what they had here. Some really interesting paintings, all the different virtues and of the Renaissance paintings, I guess, virtues that they fought for, their fidelity and all, and also learning as well, language and diction and all that. I thought that was kind of interesting. Using art to talk about those things and to profess that. Really, so it kind of starts off as the early, prehistoric, kind of man through the years, and all the different, ancient civilizations, and kind of works its way up. I thought this was nice pottery here. I love this quote. When an old man dies, a library burns to the ground. I love that. We'd listen to people that are been around the block a time or two. Save ourselves a lot of trouble. This is kind of the Egyptian area here, kind of walking through. Ramses II. Those of you that are familiar with the story of in the Bible about Moses. And we get into the Greeks. This is a hoplite helmet. And then a nice Grecian urn. Makes me want to write an ode. All right, so the story here, this guy, what's this woman upset about, I wondered. And then I looked down here, yep. Can't get the teenager to do anything. And boy, they times sure haven't changed, have they? That's what I thought's going on there. Socrates Johnson, those of you familiar with the Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, which makes me laugh. Socrates Johnson. I thought this teapot was kind of interesting. Not sure what's going on there. Is the person happy or screaming? Some nice Roman tile, mosaic tiles. Nice glassware. It's really interesting. I thought this was amazing that they could do that. The early technology. Really cool. A lot of mix with the religions. I really with the Christian, Islamic, and Jewish, and all of this is in the same. That's Hebrew. All this is in the same display, and of course there's Buddha and all the kind of religions of the world. Putting that all together, I thought that was interesting. Iranian pottery. It's really nice. Those people really had some skills back then too with working with what they had. Really nice. That's probably from the Middle Ages. Amazing metalwork and pottery skills. This next one, I thought this was pretty amazing. This chicken vase here. That's there inside. There's actually a vase inside that holds liquid. So. Yeah, look at this big old cereal bowl. So this was what the people of the village would all gather around and eat their cereal in the morning. No, not really. I thought it was funny. Bus tokens? No, just gold coins. This is a Islamic warrior helmet. It's a French knight's helmet. Is this a party platter? I was sitting there looking at this going, man, you could put a lot of chips and then your salsa would go right in the middle there. I don't think that's what that was for, but And I thought this was really interesting. So look at the woman there sitting there managing the finances. The one guy on the left there, is he reading a book? He's not even paying attention. Everybody's trying to. And then this was neat. I mean, this was a Horcrux and a golden snitch, and then there's the little time turner thing, whatever. I was like, what in the world? It's kind of interesting. I don't know if this is what they hope happens or what. Ancient times, I guess they thought California was like an island. They are to themselves sometimes, I think. Yeah, this poor guy's getting beat up. Sick of the dad jokes. Better stop. This was a tapestry. There's some knights. Like that. Look at the dagger and the work on those, the handles there. They're like horses and all. These are from India. Just really cool. Of all things, man, that's an actual Gilbert Stuart the Gilbert Stuart portrait, 1822, George Washington. This one really touched me. Old man in front of his children's tombs. No parent should have to see their children die. This is getting into some of the French Impressionist paintings. Really like this. My favorite, of course, is Monet. I like that picture there. This one should look familiar to a lot of you. Familiar with that? Thought that was really nice. I love Monet. Learning about Monet. There's Arlene's gypsy cart. I thought this was pretty interesting. She wants her a gypsy cart one day, and I'll have to get her one. So this one makes me think of Bella. And this, I just imagine me and the boys one day retiring to the parlor after dinner. I just don't get this modern art stuff. I just don't. This is a Japanese artist. Just don't get it. Marc Chagall, that's on the limit. He's kind of a French Impressionist, later French Impressionist. I'm not sure what's up with the chicken with the doll there, but it's thought-provoking. I guess that's what it's all about. This is the inside. This is what it looks like underneath. So there's an open area out back. People can walk around. There's some other displays, displays that they have going on, like temporary displays they'll have in some outbuildings. But you kind of walk through and you go see. Look at the way the light filters through that. I think it's really neat. It's kind of like being under a blanket or something, looking up through the blanket, kind of a thin blanket. Really, really interesting architecture. But it's all open. The breeze blows through there real nice. Kind of helps keep it cool. And then you've got these little walkways through that you can sit and kind of look around and see the ocean. And that's the Arabian Gulf right there. It's really nice. Some different spots I'll take you to here. The Louvre in Paris is it's looking back towards Abu Dhabi. It's an old palace that what used to be in Paris, and they turned it into the Louvre art museum and all kind of stuff. There's a whole lot more there in that Louvre. Obviously, it's a whole lot bigger, but this was I was impressed with what they had here. There's some really interesting pieces. This was really nice with the wind blowing. It was a windy day that day. You can kind of tell from the chop there, the ocean. I'll show you a better one here in a bit. So they do these kayak paddle trips around the Louvre. Meaning to do one of those. Looking out. It's really nice. It was warm that day, not too hot. The humidity still hadn't really kicked in yet. It'll be here for too much longer. Don't mind the heat, not the humidity. There's another little. All of these are different areas to sit and kind of look and reflect and talk. And I thought this was pretty with the wind blowing, waves up on the rocks there. You can see the wind coming across the water there. And then right outside's a nice little garden area. It's kind of the view from the outside. These nice date palms out there. Walk out, a nice little garden area. So, hope you enjoyed the trip. Had a little fun with some of the displays. I was laughing to myself walking along. I'm sure people thought I was a little crazy, but hope you enjoyed it, and we'll take care. See you next time.